What's in the box? What's in the box?
Hello. Today we have another unboxing video. But the question is what's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box? This is the box. And truth be told, I don't really know what's in the box. I mean, I have an idea of what's in the box. I'm told it's a Boss slicer pedal that is brand new. That's a reissue of the Boss SL-2 slicer pedal. But yeah, I haven't opened this. I mean, I want this to be like, this is full on sealed. Like, I have not tampered with the seal. You know, this is straight up boxed right now. And I will unbox it and then plug it in and see how it sounds and do the whole thing. And real quick, let me just grab this. This is the timestamp for where the new Boss slicer pedal will be fully revealed and plugged in, and I'll be making sounds with it. So if you want to skip all the preamble and you just want to hear what it sounds like, that's this right here. Okay, and one quick little anecdote about this box. So my friends at Boss told me they were sending this to me, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm stoked. I never had one of those slicer pedals, but they always seemed really cool to me. So anywho, I'm sitting around waiting for it, and then a couple weeks later, they send me an email, and they're like, hey, so what do you think? Did you get it? Like, how's it going? And I go, actually, I never got it. And they go, oh, that's weird. Well, let's check the tracking. It says it was delivered. And I'm like, well, I was not delivered to my house, and I live in a place where it's not sketchy. There's not like porch pirates like lurking, stealing stuff. So anywho, we did some digging and we were able to find out that the box was delivered to a couple streets over from me. I live on a numbered street, and it was delivered to one number above my street. So I was like, fuck, well, I mean, I don't know what you guys want to do about this. I don't, you know, I guess it's on the post office or whoever, you know, messed that up. And they're like, well, this is a pre-production model, so we should probably figure out a way to get that back. And I was like, fuck, I mean, I guess I could just go over there. What's the worst that can happen? I could get killed or something, you know, like, I don't know. But I said, fuck it. And I drove over there, and it was in like a back complex in like duplexes kind of thing, which I was hoping it would be a house, because it's like me, you know, walking up in some duplex zone, like having to walk down, you know, the little, like, I don't know, driveway. It felt weird to me. But anywho, I find the address, and lo and behold, this is just sitting on a chair on the porch. And I was like, oh, fuck, okay. So that whoever got this actually did the right thing, and they're leaving it on the porch for UPS or whoever to come grab. But I didn't want to just run up and grab it, because I thought that would look sketchy. So I go up to the door, and actually the door is open with the, you know, there's a screen door situation. And I, you know, standing right in front of it, and I'm like, oh, hello. And then dogs start barking and all this chaos. And then this old guy walks up to the door, and he's like, oh, can I help you? And I go, oh, I think you got my package there. I think that was supposed to be delivered to me. That's my name on the box. And, you know, sorry for disturbing you. And he's like, yeah, no, it's cool. Just grab it. That's why I left it there. I figured someone would come by to get it. So anyways, I just thought that was a cool thing. I was kind of scared to go over there. But I didn't want them to lose the pre-production model. So anyways, that's the what's in the box story. Now let's get into the box. Here it is. This is going to be my like real reaction to a brand new pedal. I don't know what it looks like. First of all, my guess My guess is it's like this format with some stacked knobs, you know. Guessing that's what this is going to be. All right, here we go. We have some paper. Let's take the paper out. Ooh, okay. We have the old school, or not the old school, the new school Boss boxes, which I'm trying to think if I have one of the old boxes around. Anyways. Okay, here we go. That's in the box. I was right. Okay. The Boss Slicer SL-2 knobs. There's a tempo and a balance stack, an attack and a duty stack, a variation knob for all the different patterns, and then this rotary knob that's got single, dual, tremolo, harmonic, SFX. So I guess I will reiterate, I never had one of these before. I always thought it sounded cool, but you know, it came in the double pedal format, and it seemed kind of just like a lot of real estate to take up on a pedal board back in the late 2000s or whatever, for, you know, something that was such a specific sound, you know. And if you're unfamiliar with what the sound is, I mean, I guess it would be described as like different tremolo rhythms, you know, like patterns, right? So you could set maybe, well, could you create your own patterns on the SL-20? That I don't know. Anyways, a pattern might be like da 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 da. So you'd be like da 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 da, and then you can change the overall tempo of it. So it'd be da 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 da. You get the point. And then I think you can change the attack, and the duty maybe is like how choppy it ends up sounding. So anyways, the SL-2. Oh, set tempo. Okay, so I'm guessing that's going to be, this is going to function as a tap tempo kind of thing. It looks like it's stereo in, stereo out. It's got a little firewire thing on the top. So anyways, okay. That was the official unboxing. Now, let me figure out how to plug this in and record it and do all that. Okay. All right. Here's the setup. I'm experimenting with this. So the pedals should be there. I'm right there. I'm recording everything. I'm looking at a cheat sheet my buddy Matt from Boss Roland sent me. I will have that on the screen as I read from it. The pedal setup is a slicer, a C4 synth pedal by Source Audio, and a hardwired DL8 delay looper by Digitech. Look at that funny upside down logo. That was a factory whoopsie, but I just thought it was so cool I left it. The actual signal chain is a little different than it appears. I just have, well, okay, it goes C4 synth pedal into the looper, into the slicer. I just have the slicer in the middle, so visually it's a little easier to make sense. I have the synth pedal in here because I think it's going to sound really cool hitting the slicer, because the slicer is going to be doing all sorts of sequencing and weird rhythms, and I think hitting that with some sort of electronic element is going to make sense. And then I'm going to send the C4 into the looper just so I can do hands-free stuff and start twiddling knobs. Make sense? Happy? Everyone good? All right, let's start. So, okay, we'll turn on the slicer. I'm going to just go right off the rip. I'm taking our balance knob and I'm just diming it because I want to hear the effect. I don't really care about the dry sound right now. And then, okay, we'll just leave the attack and duty wherever they're at. What is that? Okay, they're both at about noon right now. We'll visit that in a second. And our variation knob, we're going to start on 1, and we're going to start on the single mode, which I guess single mode has 2 versions, as does dual. So we're starting on single mode 1. So this thing's on right now. Let's just see. Oh, by the way, my Jazzmaster into a Fender Mustang GT modeling a fucking Fender Twin Sound, I guess. You want to hear what it sounds like without any effect? Who cares? But there you go. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm not even going to hit the synth yet. We're going to just loop a chord and then send that into a slicer so we can mess with the attack and duty just to see what it's doing. Okay, so duty on the screen now. Okay, so duty adjusts the ratio of the slicer pattern. So there, it's really thin, right? It's a very thin ratio, I guess, like a thin slice of New York pizza. And then as you crank the duty, you're getting into like some kind of Chicago deep dish style pizza. Okay, attack adjusts volume of the attack waveform for the slice pattern. So you can see it gets a little sharper as we turn it to the right. Sharp, soft. So, all right, there you go. There's, okay, so yeah, we're in single mode 1, variation 1. Here's variation 2. Yeah, okay, cool. I hear you loud and clear. So, you know, different pattern variations. So yeah, some pretty cool, complex patterns just in the first setting of single mode. Okay, so there's all 11. Let's go back to number 1, and here's single mode number 2, variation 1. Okay, some phasing starting. So remember this big guy, we've got, did I go over this? Did we, yeah, I guess we talked about the knobs earlier. So here's our tempo, right? Our master tempo. Okay, so now we're getting into some filtering sounds. I feel like it's just about appropriate to bring in the C4 synth sound to see how that's going to react with some of these cool filtering things. So here's my synth sound. Okay, here we go. See, told you. That's exactly how sick I thought it would be. I mean, we're only in mode 1 still, or single mode. That's crazy. If this pedal was just that mode, I would be like, yes, that's what I want. So, I mean, I could spend all day doing that. So let's move on to 1, 2, here's dual. So let's see what's up with dual. Mode variations. Single and dual paths chained with multiple internal effects. Each mode has 11 variations. Single slicer. Dual slicer effects. So there's 1, 2, okay, this is dual right here. So let's see. Oh, let's start back at the beginning. Variation 1. Let's jack with the tempo on this one, because that one's kind of weird. Oh, okay. I gotta chill on the synth sometimes, because now you can hear clearly what's happening with this effect right now. Cool. What else do we got? Okay, very cool. Yes. Let's move on to the third mode. Tremolo pattern. Okay, yawn. This is probably just going to be some standard tremolo sounds, I'm guessing. Let's see. Oh, no! Because we're in dual mode 2. We're not at the yawner mode yet. Okay. Yeah, totally. So we're all right. So we're in dual mode. The second dual mode. That's crazy. mean, drag guitar is cool through it. Don't get me wrong. I like the way drag guitar sounds through it. It's crazy. I mean, so it's kind of a sample hold, maybe, kind of? Ish. There might be a proper manual that goes through every single one of these settings. I'm guessing there is somewhere. Really, I mean, you just got to do what I'm doing here, right? And kind of just cycle through everything until you go, that one, that's cool. And then take a photo of it to remember what it was. Fuck, that's crazy. See, now what is happening with that? Let me take off the synth and let's just hear. Okay, yeah. I mean, some sort of filtering sequence pattern. Okay, that brings us to the end of the second dual mode. Now we're getting into the yawn zone. Tremolo pattern. Okay, let's we probably all know what this is going to sound like. Okay, do we need to go through all 11 of these? Oh, we do? Okay, let's do it. Okay. Yes, the tremolo mode is totally fantastic. If you just wanted a badass tremolo pedal, this will do badass tremolo, clearly. Next mode, harmonic rhythmic patterns with pitch shifting effects. So back to 1. Let's put this into tap tempo mode, by the way. So for tap tempo, hold for tap tempo mode, LED will flash red and green. So if we hold this down, oh, they weren't lying. Definitely flashing. So let's go bop, 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 bop. Okay, so let's increase the duty just so we can hear it a little clearly. Okay, what else do we got? Okay, that calls for a synth. Oh, let's get out of tap tempo mode. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, it's healthy to pull back on the 100% wet versus dry mix every once in a while, because now I'm like, ooh, that sounds cool with some of the dry coming through. That rules. Okay. Yeah, this is good. See, I'm almost like, do I just not release this video because I'm like showing all of my future secrets with this thing. So maybe I just can this video and keep all this to myself. That's really good. What's it sound like without the synth? See? I mean, that's cool, but not as cool. Man. Very, very cool. Okay, so now we hit SFX, various effects applied, including pitch and modulation effects, which I'm just like, I thought we were already in the pitch and modulation effects, but maybe not. Let's see what their version of pitch and modulation effects are. There's like some like 1998 cyber sounding shit. So now it's getting into like kind of like a organ-y. It's got like the organ click kind of lower octave sound to it. that might be distorting a little bit. That's a crazy mode, whatever this is. That's a horror movie, you know, score right there. It's really, really cool. I'm keeping it together here, but I'm like, this is fucking crazy. It's so funny. Like that little pitch sequence is like, it's it's like, so what year is that? Like 1992 sounding or something? That's funny. I like it. Okay. I don't know how many steps that is. Is that 16 steps? Da 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 da. I guess that's a 16 step sequencer thing happening right there. Crazy. What else do we got in this thing? MIDI sync, connect. Okay, there's a little guy there, a little holy hole for MIDI in. MIDI sync, connect to other devices to tempo sync. Can also be set to effects on off or effect output level. So this thing would be so insane to sync this up to a drum machine. Obviously, like if I had a drum machine going right now, which that would be way too many cables, but that would be really, really interesting. Control expression, foot swish, momentary and tap, tap tempo, momentary, expression, duty, attack, tempo, balance, output. Okay, so setting an expression pedal to be like up on that duty knob, that would be really interesting to me. We got new patterns can be imported. Swap slicer patterns using computer with Boss Tone Studio for SL-2. Okay. Huh. That's cool. So I don't know if that means you can make your own patterns or just import more presets, but either way, that's really cool.
Warning, warning.
I did not go over anything relating to stereo stuff in this video. For instance, the stereo input or the multiple output modes available. And they seem pretty cool, so you may want to investigate that. Wow. Okay. What do we think of the Boss Slicer SL-2? I can tell you I'm very impressed with this. This is fucking crazy. like all the stuff that this little box can do. I'm super into it all day long. This will be on my pedal board. You know, if I'm like jamming with a drummer and they lock into some sort of groove or something, and then I tap tempo to match it, and then all of a sudden we're on some weird polyrhythmic trip journey. I think that'll be really fun and exciting. So Boss, right on. Nice one. If you're watching this, it means my computer survived the edit, which props to the computer. Like, thank you, computer, very much. That rules. Yeah, I should say like and subscribe if you have enjoyed this video. Maybe I'll do more of these. It's been a really long time since I've done like a pedal related video. So what else? I guess that's it for today's unboxing video. Again, thanks for watching. Boss Slicer SL-2. Okay.